All right, I am back. Whoa. Let's check how many of you guys signed up on that giveaway so far. 14 eligible people. Let me reset eligibility. There it goes. For the people that typed the word tame. You guys ready for me to roll it? 14 people. Let's roll it pretty soon. Type the word tame to enter this giveaway for 4 million tame tokens. And after the next Discord giveaway goes out, let me check the giveaway. This has 14 entries. It ends in 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes after this picks a winner, I'll also do the YouTube to pick a winner on the Nightbot for the YouTube guys out here too. And take a look at the tame chart sometime. Look at the buys, look at the sells, look at the top traders. It's very interesting. And while we're waiting on these nice 3 minutes to go by, we're going to look at the charts. The best way to spend your time making time go by faster is looking at your charts. Time seems to go by very fast whenever you're trading. At least in my opinion. Time goes by really fast if I'm just watching the charts all day long. Let me tell you. That time can go by fast. I know it's the same for you guys out there too. You can be doing one thing, watching your charts, and whatever you're doing, it just goes by super fast. Wow. Bitcoin's really fighting here. It's really fighting. It's fighting for its life. Doge is more bullish than Bitcoin. ETH is a little bit more bullish than Doge. And Hex is more bullish than all of them from this perspective. Look at that big daddy Bitcoin. We're trying though, we're trying. All right, I think the winner has been chosen. Let me do this real quick. Hey, we got a winner in the Discord. So I'm go to Discord here. Got the winner. Let me get the winner's address real quick as well for that Discord. On the streaming account, I cannot see easy. I have to check on my other Discord account because I have streamer mode. So I'm going to go giveaway channel. Oh, Street Fighter. Congratulations, Street Fighter. You are the winner. All right. Let's go to Tame Token channel and find Street Fighter. It's a hard one. I don't know if Street Fighter did the last task. Let me just tag him and message him. All right, so I messaged him on Discord. And now let's do the YouTube. For the YouTubers out there, who's going to win 4 million Tame tokens here? Oh, what is this? All right, I'm going to roll it. 38 people. 3, 2, 1. Did I click roll? I don't know. I don't think I did. There it goes. I rolled the dice, and the winner is Tell1. Tell1 has won the giveaway. So just put your MetaMask address, Tell1, and when I see it pop up in messages here, I'll send it to your MetaMask. And I have to wait for it to pop up here so nobody pretends to be you. And I can roll it again as well, or do another one. But I'm waiting on Street Fighter. Send his tokens. Bitcoin had this area of resistance here, and it tried to break down. They're fighting it. It costs a lot of money for Bitcoin to go up $1 million, like Kathy Wood's predicting. It's more likely that Bitcoin goes to 40,000 before $1 million. Congratulations, Tell1. All right, I'm sending out Street Fighter's tokens for 4 million. All right, congratulations, Street Fighter. Pretty cool giveaway. Sweet. Now I'm just waiting on Tell1 to get his address, and then it'll pop up in here. Because sometimes YouTube just filter out the addresses, which is weird. And let me do another transaction somewhere real quick. Whole chain's expensive now. It costs 2 cents to do a transaction almost for a swap, but like under a penny to do a send. Not bad though. I mean, 2 cents fee for transactions is not bad. No, I'm referring to the market cap of Bitcoin. It just costs more money for them to buy more and add liquidity up here. Because if they're adding liquidity while Bitcoin's above 71,000, that's really brutal. The only people that are going to make money from that aspect are the people that are borrowing your Bitcoin to sell at the top here and try to repay you on the next big dip. But if you zoom in here, like we didn't cross under yet, but when this yellow crosses under orange, that's very bearish for Bitcoin. So this might be the bull flag, and a bull trap at the same time, ironically. Ironically, it may be a nice bull flag, but also a bull trap. It might grab these liquidations on the shorts before it comes down hard. So I'm going to check to see if Tell1 put his address here yet. There it goes. Got your address. I'm sending it to you now, Tail One. Sweet. Winner, winner. Had quite a few winners today for these tame tokens. Congratulations, Tail One. By the way, if you guys are looking for a Metsi alternative and no KYC, I put that Wheats referral in the chat. It's something you should look into. I'm already using it for a few trades already. Doge is getting some big sell pressure here on that candle opening. That's a lot of Doge being sold up here above 20 cents. All right. Let's do another giveaway real quick. I'll start the Discord giveaway timer. We'll do 10 minutes. 4 mil tame tokens. All right. Started another giveaway. I'll ping everybody as well. And then I'll do another giveaway on YouTube as well. All right. We're going to have to change the keyword to make sure that the people participating are still with us. All right. We're going to cancel this. We're going to do keyword. We're going to take out the word tame. We're just going to reload this all together. Clear out everything. Let's do another keyword. Tametheark. Type Tametheark to get your name up here for the next 4 million tame token giveaway. That tame token chart looks like this up here. From our last green block until the last run up, tame token went up over 6,000%, basically. I'll throw this chart in the chart channel, but this is the token giving away for free in these giveaways while Bitcoin's at this area of resistance.
Hey, Tame, where do we type it at?
The YouTube chat, Tametheark.
Even on Discord?
No. On Discord, if you're on Discord, go to YouTube chat, type Tametheark, enter that giveaway. And also, if you're a Discord member, go to the giveaway channel and click that party hat. So you can click that hashtag giveaway that I put in announcements. It'll take you to that channel and click that red party hat. There's already 12 people entered in that. You can do both. So that's another cool thing about you being in Discord. You can do both. And we're going to watch the charts while we're waiting on these prices to go down. but it's a tough area here.
Do
This
I
is
click the party hat that's below uh your last entry at 11:21 p.m.?
yes, correct. And after
Thank
you
you.
click it, it should let you know that you've clicked it.
All right.
I will not enter on my account just so that I'm not winning and have to roll it again. But yep, that's the giveaway. All right, let's see if your guys' names are entered. That's been type in Tametheark. Up 26 people so far. If you type Tametheark, you're already eligible. So when that timer runs down, when we get a winner on the Discord, I'll roll in the YouTube chat, and one of you guys will randomly get chosen as well.
Hey, Tame. So if we can enter do we have to be a subscriber on the YouTube chat?
If you're not
Or do you have,
subscribed, you don't have to be a member. You just have to be subscribed to talk in the YouTube chat. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now so that you can type the word Tametheark to enter that giveaway. If you're looking for a Metsi alternative, I will put an announcement out as well. It's like the best alternative I've found so far. Because they've already listed like some good meme coins. They have a decent amount of liquidity starting out. Some of the same developers. Man, this is brutal for Doge right here. That green block was a failure up here today. We already came down over 3% at one point. Mm. Rocket Man.
hey, and on the YouTube chat, I put Tametheark. That's it, right?
Yeah, tame the arc. That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Let me check the giveaway channel on Discord as well, real quick. Wow, did it already pick a giveaway winner? That was not 10 minutes. I created at 11:21. It ended at 11:24. I put 10 minutes, but that was only 5 minutes. That's weird. Yeah, I knew something was wrong. Weird. All right, so the winner is no, never mind. It didn't pick a winner yet. My bad. I was like, that's weird. So make sure you type the word Tametheark to enter this giveaway for 4 million Tame tokens. We had 32 eligible people. In a few more minutes, when the winner on Discord is chosen, I'll roll the dice so that Discord has a winner as well. QK. So if you already have your MetaMask account, here's what you should do with the Tame tokens. So go to Discord, go to the very top of our Discord server, click about Tame. First you install your MetaMask. Great, you have your MetaMask, and then you switch the network from Ethereum to Pulsechain. MetaMask made it so you can actually switch to Pulsechain now without needing to import the network, which is pretty cool. And then once you have the Pulsechain network added, you switch to Pulsechain network, and then you go down to your tokens at the bottom. After you click the network at the top, you will click import tokens. Make sure you're on the Pulsechain network in your MetaMask account. And this is going to be the contract address, the symbol, decimals. And if you really want to trade it, you can go to that app.pulsets.com. And then when you're in that app for pulsets.com, you click that drop down, come down here and manage tokens, and paste that same contract address here to import that Tame token. And then you can start swapping it out for DAI stablecoin from Ethereum. If you don't have any money in Pulsechain, you can bridge it over. I got that bridge link as well. And I did the contract address for DAI up here so you can copy and paste it if you don't already have it, but you should already have it. I did donate 100 million Tame tokens to Sir Doge of the Coin on Twitter. He's been getting Elon to react to a lot of his tweets as well for Doge. I got more Tame token information there as well. But that channel pretty much sums it up. Let me check that giveaway channel. Dave won the giveaway. So going over here to Discord, Dave won the giveaway. Congratulations, Dave. This Dave. So I gotta get him to put his address. So I already have Dave's address. I already have Dave's address, so I'll send it to him. Boom. Congratulations, Dave. How's it feel getting 4 million Tame tokens while Bitcoin's at an area of resistance up here? And the
I'm going to Disney World. Wait a minute, is that still in Florida?
I don't know where Disney World's at anymore.
Or too early for that.
Let's go over here to YouTube now and select the YouTube winner that typed the word Tametheark in YouTube chat. All right. 33 eligible viewers. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Allison Walker. You know, I haven't seen Allison Walker's name in the Tame Token channel. A lot of people have not been doing Tame Token tasks yet. Even though if you go up here on the Pulsechain, like from the Tame Token task, oh, the price went up by about 3.0 by 3 cents. But 4 million Tame tokens worth about $4. Very quick task. Very quick task. But congratulations, Allison Walker. If you want to put the address in the Tame Token channel for your MetaMask in the Discord, do that. Otherwise, put it in YouTube chat. And I'll switch back over here after you tell me you sent it. YouTube probably filters it out, so you have to tell me after you send it, and then I'll check the Nightbot to see that as well. Allison Walker says I have to get a MetaMask next week. All right, so send Tametheark a message on Discord, Allison Walker, then. Because we're gonna start another giveaway soon. All right, I'll send it to you after you get your MetaMask. And let's refresh this. Let's do another giveaway. Let's do a keyword. Keyword's gonna be 40K. All right, this keyword is gonna be 40K for you guys out there on YouTube. You guys type 40K, and then on the Discord, I'll set up another giveaway there as well. All right, 10 minutes for that. 4 mil tame tokens. All right. I started that next giveaway as well. And if you type 40K, you'll be entered as well for this next giveaway. But 40K. 40K and pray. 40K. 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 But yeah, I think we will get 40K relatively soon on Bitcoin. So I'll say it, I'll do the 40K chant. 40K, 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 40K. Spam the chat 40K. 40K, 40K, 40K. $40K, 40K. $40K and pray Bitcoin is gonna drop like a rock. Not in my dream. All right, so after we get the Discord winner, I'll go through and pick out the YouTube winner with the Nightbot. Make sure you type 40K. The bot will recognize you. There's about 30 eligible people so far. I know a lot of you guys saying 40K is not possible, and you say that every time there's a green candle. But would you really feel safe with your liquidation price at 40K? Akira Nova, did you find that giveaway channel on Discord yet? If you check that thing I put in announcements and you just click giveaway, it's going to be right there. We are dropping down pretty hard for Doge in comparison to Bitcoin. It's a pretty risky area here. But to those Bitcoin maxis out there, if you're just a Bitcoin maxi, the price doesn't matter in dollars to you. One Bitcoin is one Bitcoin, right? At the end of the day. So why don't you guys loan people like me your Bitcoin so we can sell it up here at the top, buy it back at the bottom, and repay you a nice little portion? Welcome to Futures Trading 101. So from our last red block for Bitcoin, all the way to this area of resistance, about 0.5%. From that bottom so far, over 1.4%. Clear this liquidation block, that gets really nasty. Let me check the giveaway channel on Discord, see about how long we have to give away that Tame token reward. 5. So about 4 minutes, and the Discord bot will pick a winner from the Discord. And type Tametheark, sorry, not Tametheark, type 40k to be entered for the Nightbot side for 4 million Tame token reward. But we're coming down from the area of resistance. We tried to break a little bit. They had a little bit of gas. They ran out of gas pretty fast. That's what happens. Yeah, ETHW is doing good before the Bitcoin halving as well, because people are probably going to move mining equipment into ETHW. Yeah, but would you feel more comfortable with 40k liquidation or 50k liquidation on a long, Cade? What's up, Anvu? How you lovely people doing tonight? I hope you're making some good trades or made some good trades and getting ready for these dips. All right, this area of resistance looks like it has confirmation. I see some greedy bulls over here. You look at these lines, these green lines are high leverage longs, 100 times leverage, where Bitcoin just slices down $400. We take out most of that green. A $400 drop happens a lot with Bitcoin in this range. About 2 minutes for that Discord winner to be chosen for the giveaway, and we'll do the YouTube around that same time for you guys. Type 40k in the YouTube chat, just 40k, to be entered in that giveaway for 4 million Tame tokens. Make sure you already have a MetaMask or a wallet similar to MetaMask to receive those Tame tokens. And we're coming down quite hard. Good evening to you, Mr. Palm Beach Peter. What's up? Type 40K to be entered for a chance to win 4 million tame tokens. Nightbot will choose 40K. We have 44 eligible people right now. All right. And while we're waiting on the winner to be chosen, we're going to watch this dip. All right. The YouTube winner will be picked soon because Discord just picked the winner. John P. Congratulations, John P. I'm going to tag you in the Tame Token channel. So John P won there. Let's go over here to YouTube and select the winner as well. This is all random from Nightbot. So 3, 2, 1. Boo! The winner is Black Knight 001. Just put your MetaMask address in the chat. I'll copy and paste it from this message here and send you that 4 million Tame token to your MetaMask wallet. Here's a live look at that Tame token chart after we gave out the rewards today. From our last bottom support green block range, we're up over 700%. Well, almost. About 640 to 680% up here. Over $1,500 liquidity with about $99,000 market cap for this Tame token. I'll throw that link in the chat if you guys want to watch this Tame token chart as well. Sometimes Tame token goes up while Bitcoin's going down or after Bitcoin already went down. But yeah, take your time. Black Knight. Log in your MetaMask, copy your address, throw it in the chat. What up, YouTube? We're coming down. That was a good area of resistance that we mapped out here with the logical explanation earlier, YouTube. If you're tuning in, you may want to replay the stream. All right. Let me check the Tame token channel. Coming down quite hard here for Doge compared to Bitcoin already. I'm not in any Dogecoin longs. I would like to report that my last Dogecoin long on copy trade walked away with profits as well. Walked away with a Bitcoin short earlier, then traded it into an Ethereum short. So we'll see how this turns out in the next copy trades. If some of you guys have been trading with me and trading on METC, I have a good alternative that has KYC. And you have a sign up bonuses as well. The first deposit bonus and that first trade protection. So I put that link in the chat, read through that first trade protection, maybe think about your trading strategy for that first trade with that 0% maker fee on that first trade. Think about it very cautiously. But man, since the beginning of this stream, and we've been streaming here for about 2 hours, 30 minutes, I mapped this out, this area, and it's been about 2 hours, 25 minutes. But I mapped out this area where if that yellow line crosses under orange, we're going to be super bearish. And we're getting closer and closer right here. Watching this live. This candle comes in. We have the new hourly candle in 11 minutes. This comes down. Price is going to bleed down a few $100s. Probably go past $1,000 drop. So we'll be under 70,000 when that happens. So to give you a recap of what we saw today, we had a def cross here. After we had a def cross, we did get a bounce on Bitcoin on the 5 minutes. It was a very weak bounce. RSI was completely oversold. That was a decent scalping opportunity. But after it got overbought again on the 5 minutes, up here at 71,600, Even that area where it got overbought, that was a lower high from earlier, just right after that red block. So if you notice two things, we started making lower lows and lower highs, which is also bearish for Bitcoin on the short-term time frame. And then moving average is crossing under right here. I'm going to zoom in live for you to see this happen live. And then right after it hits, we're going to go through and look at the chart, look at the price. But I want you guys to see the short-term moving average cross under this long-term moving average so you can see how powerful this is and something to look at. Thank you, Black Knight 001. Let me grab your address real quick. Make sure it's really you. Ah, come on, Nightbot. Give it to me. Nightbot did not give it to me yet. All right. I have to wait for Nightbot to make sure it's you and not impersonator. All right. Let's watch this live. Let's watch the short-term cross under the long-term moving average for Bitcoin and see how fast this dips. Look at this here. And we're already under that area of resistance by a decent amount as well. Doge is already coming down quite hard. But yeah, Black Knight, and you're already in Discord. That would be great if you can message me there in Discord. But I need to make sure it's really you, so I'm waiting on Nightbot. I'll check it in a second. What up? All right, we're watching this live. You guys count down with me. Let's see how long this takes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like, we're already here. We're right at the area. This is the area where it gets really spicy. When this short term crosses under the long term and we're already under that resistance, it gets spicy. Like, price will fall out from under our floor here. That's crazy. We're watching this. It's getting very spicy here. Bitcoin's already significantly under this resistance by about 0.25%. We're going to see this drop live. Look at that. Ooh. let me double check the guy's address. There it goes. I got his address. I wait for Nightbot so we don't have impersonators trying to steal. Let me send him the 4 million tame tokens real quick though. Good. Congratulations, Black Knight. Sending your 4 million tame tokens to you. All right. I was helping some people on Discord as well that were messaging me. All right, I got your address for you, buddy. John P, also from Discord, sending your 4 million tame tokens as well. All right, I sent your 4 million tame tokens, John P. All right, I sent to those above winners 4 million tame tokens. Congratulations. But I'm telling you guys, it's very cheap for them to dump Bitcoin. and very expensive for them to pump it at these levels. These are levels that we historically have not seen before. It's a tough point for people to trade. If you look back over here and you put the charts zoomed out, we've been making lower lows and lower highs for Bitcoin since this last red block. It's been about 9 hours. Yeah, I think this is going to be a live dump. New hourly candle 4 minutes, and we have a lot of liquidations on the downside. Bottom of these longs is $68,400 for Bitcoin. I put all these bottom and top of liquidations on at the beginning of the stream. But if you're just tuning in late, and if you're a Discord member, what you can do to save yourself time and from replaying the stream, all you have to do is go to Discord and go to Charts channel, scroll up here, and I put the 5-minute liquidations, and I also put the 4-hour liquidations. And we look at those 4-hour liquidations, Bitcoin could drop to 61,000. Doge could go about 17, probably wick under down to 15, and we start liquidating these longs. Generally, Doge can bleed down an additional 10% under the liquidations, and Ethereum's under 3,200. If HETS recovers back from that 1 cent drop from the current price, that would be a over 300% swing up for HETS as well. So all kinds of things to consider on these charts over here. Yeah. KG asked me what I thought about XRP. I might do an XRP chart as well. Haven't really been trading XRP. I heard that Ripple wants to make a stable coin. A little bit iffy about companies making stable coins, honestly. It does take liquidity out of the other stable coins. There are people that are over leveraged on Bitcoin longs. Some are over leveraged with borrowed money. Some are companies using investors' funds. You have to be careful in these ranges. You already saw what happened when Celsius, Alameda, FTX, Mt. Gox, Quadriga FX, when all these companies had big issues and there's not much liquidity, Bitcoin goes down quite fast. Goes down even faster when there's massive liquidations. So that is something to consider if you're trading on futures. Do not over leverage without knowing your risk and your exposure. You don't want to lose all the money you put in, so do smaller bags. I'm not touching it. So I think I gave away enough of those tame tokens so far for the Discord and YouTube. That was a little bit over at least 16 million tokens, I believe. So that's a pretty good giveaway tonight. And you guys want to do more giveaways like this when I'm live and on, I can do that as well. It's a good way for you guys tuning in to get some tame tokens, learn a little bit about it, get on the Pulse Chain network, learn a bit more about DeFi as well. I want to watch this new hourly candle roll in. We're at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Less than a minute for this hourly candle to start rolling in. Here we are. So let's go through. Let's put everything on the hourly chart since we have this new hourly candle. All right, if you start looking at the hourly, things do look like they are cooling down and starting to come down. The hourly on my end for the Heikinashi has been closing red for quite a few hours for Bitcoin. We've been coming down for about 16 hours from that pump that we had overnight. And if we come down lower, we'll erase, like if we go down just 5%, it will erase 2 days of profits. I've seen this happen so many times. If we come down through this whole liquidation block on the hourly and go under $62,000, we would erase about 16 days worth of profits. Literally just go through this liquidation block and we erase 16 days of profits for Bitcoin longs. Oof, that would be brutal. I'm not saying it will happen, but it's a very high chance. And 60,000 is higher than 40,000, so if we are going to go to $40,000, we'll probably hit it on the way. But let's put everything back on the 5 minutes here. I just wanted to look at that hourly as that new hourly chart rolled in here. And let's look at Bitcoin chart to see right here the area of the demise. Look at this. So that short term did cross under the long term right there. It hit it, boom. And when it hit it right there, we had another wick down for Bitcoin. And we had a little bit of fight indecisive candle, but we're still coming down. There's still sell pressure here for Bitcoin. People are very happy taking profits inside this range. They've been happy taking profits for the last 6 hours. They've been happily taking profits ever since I came on the stream, basically, for Doge. Some have been taking profits on HETS since I've come on the stream as well. There's been a big wall getting knocked out of HETS, and people like me have been scalping it along the way. Accumulate bigger bags. Ooh. We haven't had a higher high in a long time for Bitcoin, though. And if you are in the Discord, I encourage you to look back here as well. I put this in Discord at 10:03. Last time Bitcoin had all-time high, from all-time high to $40,000 only took 65 days. And that was a 41% drop. And then after that drop, we downtrended all the way down to 15.5K. And then in comparison, this is in comparison earlier Bitcoin. When Bitcoin didn't make a higher high for 6 days, we fell 18%, which was this wick right here. From the all-time high this year until now, it's been about 26 days. When the front runners start getting out and taking profits before all the other people, man, the big players can't take profits at the same time in Bitcoin without a price dumping quite hard. We'll be under 70,000 from these liquidations down here. Bottom of the liquidations on the 4-hour would put us around $60,000. Around 60,000, some of the really big players are liquidated. And we can start marching our way towards that 40K before April 20th, right around time for the halving. If there's big mining companies doing the risk analysis and they realize that they could take profits on their Bitcoin here all the way down to 40,000 and even sell their mining equipment too, and start stacking the cash into buying Bitcoin on buy limits, they may position themselves from miner to trader, which would make them more profits. No, the altcoins can start receiving the Bitcoin money because if they start dumping Bitcoin they could start repositioning to altcoins like Cats or Doge that have not really hit that all-time high yet for this cycle. Maybe Ethereum, but there's going to be a bloodbath on this charts pretty soon. There's going to be so much carnage on the charts, liquidations on longs, and predominantly longs get liquidate more than shorts when it comes to crypto trading, because generally the people that only know how to go long are the ones that get liquidate the most. Or even the good traders go long, get liquidate because they are overconfident. And I'm telling you, don't be overconfident and quit saying that 40K is not a possibility, because it is. Know the risk. Let's go over here to a website. We're going to go to coinglass.com and we're going to open up this liquidation chart so I can show you what I'm talking about. If you look at this liquidation chart over here, the green means long have been liquidate, red means shorts have been liquidate. It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. Obviously, if you look above, over the past since October 2023, mostly longs have been liquidate compared to shorts. Look at these cycles. Even though Bitcoin has been making an all-time high, longs have been getting wrecked because they're over leveraging at the tops. And I'm telling you, the naive bull will give money back to crypto trading platforms and scalpers like me faster than a bear will. The charts don't lie. The data doesn't lie. Look at this. This big candle up here, brutal. Over $879 million worth of longs liquidate on this day, March 4th, 2024, and only $291 million worth of shorts. Go back here. Over $591 million worth of longs on January 2nd. So longs have been getting wrecked more predominantly, closer to the tops. But this is what I want to show you. When the bar starts transitioning from shorts getting wrecked into longs getting wrecked, and it keeps going up, eventually when this curves out at the top as well, we're in for an awakening. Generally, when we're at this yellow line up here at the top, price will start coming down hard, and the number of liquidations on longs will surpass these in bars. So we're due for a big drop on Bitcoin, and more bulls are about to give back money to the system. They over leveraged. They don't think 40K is possible. Some of them have their liquidation price at 40K in spite, and they are going to get liquidated by the time it's done. Sorry if my sound is cutting in and out as well. But it may be your data connection. I played it back on my phone earlier. Someone had something similar issue. But Bitcoin's going to come down hard. We're going to hit 40K relatively soon, probably by April 20th. That's about 11 days. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. What the? You guys watching this live as well, you see it's happening. We see it bleeding down in front of our eyes.
What's that?
Bitcoin right here after that area of resistance, and then the moving average short-term crossing under the long-term.
And there's some big companies being approved for stock Bitcoin ETFs in China.
Man, this is brutal.
What's going on with Coinbase? Coinbase won that case. Oh,
Yeah, they had some good news, but now the SEC is going after some Bitcoin ETFs. It's very disgusting.
really? Which ones? None of the big ones, right?
Hmm.
That's funny.
Ooh, boy.
Hey, do you ever see the Grok? You know, Elon's AI Grok. You ever see his Twitter page?
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I didn't even know he had one.
You know he had a Grok AI?
No, I knew he had Grok AI, but I didn't know Grok had its own X page. You see
Oh.
his avatar? It's like the glasses
Mhm.
that Dogecoin glasses. They use the glasses for part of the X. It's
Oh, yeah.
pretty funny. But Grok has been saying some interesting things about Doge when people ask about it.
Mhm. Yeah, Bitcoin's coming down since earlier today. We have room for it to drop 60K under liquidations reasonably. But by the time we're done, probably be under $40,000. And it's not going to happen today, probably, but it'll take some time. Hmm. Cool. Bitcoin's coming down here into this liquidations of those high leverage longs that we saw earlier today. Mm. There we go. There goes the big wick on the downside, pointing down for us, Big Daddy Bitcoin. Oof. Under 71,000 right here. Look at that. Ooh. Maybe Hetz will get some big buys while this is happening. Let's go over here. So if you look from our red block till now for Bitcoin, it's actually been coming down quite hard. Let's see if there's a big buy on Hetz while this is dipping down though. Let me save the chart here. Let's get a nice little screenshot.
How's that market cap of Hex doing?
It's been slowly increasing, and when there's low liquidity and small buys came in and pushed up 20% earlier, market cap goes up a lot too.
How much money did it take to move it that much?
So if we measure these candles from the green block to the left side, all the way to here, that was only about 28 million hets. So if you do the math,
How much money was that then?
let's do the average 0.0018, about $50,000.
So it only takes $50,000 to move that thing that far.
Yep.
Okay. As soon as money's entering it, why does it keep selling so quickly though? Who's selling down here?
Well, you look up here, it's still up a lot from earlier, but there was a well that had over 500 million hits, and when this was only 28 million buy.
So right now you're at 0.002. You have to go up 5x to make it back up to 1 penny. Correct? Correct.
So
2 times 5 makes 1 penny. So you got to 5x it just to make it to 1 penny. All
or
right?
you can look at it from the other perspective.
I am.
From the current price to a penny would be about 400% move up.
It isn't technically at 5, but all right, 400%.
No.
So what type of money would it take to move it up to 400%?
It depends on if there's less sales during that time. If there's less sales, it may only take like 100,000 to 200,000 on a market buy, but people have to be careful market buy because it will get sold into.
So I guess what I'm really trying to say is a while ago, that thing had a very, very, very large market cap when it made it all the way up to 50 cents, right?
Right.
Where is that thing truly sitting in this world right now, Tim? In all honesty.
Oh, it's setting at the low liquidity. So once liquidity starts flowing in, you're going to see price pumping like we saw historically
As
with
soon
that.
as liquidity enters it, it exits from a different wallet.
For now, but liquidity has been adding up. Right, that's why price is still higher. We've been making
But
some
it's not
higher
higher,
prices.
I guess. I mean, what was the lowest it just went to in this last scoop? 1.4, 1.5, 1.7. What did it go down to?
So be
What was its
specific with
low
your time
point?
frame, because when
Yeah,
I
like
zoom
right
out
here.
the chart,
What was its low?
look when I zoom out the chart, it's up a lot from this dip. It
What
doesn't
was
look
its
like
low?
it.
1.6, 1.5?
0.0016, but from that till now we're still up 24%. From that low to the top here, that was 42% move. So Hetz is moving. It's got a lot of movements
from
here.
0.016 up to 20 isn't that that's not correct. That was an incorrect number you just gave. Wasn't a 60% move.
No, it wasn't. Joe, you gotta
I'm
learn
not
how
trying to be what I'm saying is, Tim. What are you doing here? What is your big move plan? What are you
Joe,
waiting
I just
for?
measure. I just show you the measure tool as well. Look, from that bottom to the top up there, that was over 37% there. From here,
37%.
over
That's
18%.
correct.
But if you zoom out more, to actually the bottom of this dip over here that I mentioned earlier at 0.0016 up to the top, that was over
Oh, to the
40%
23.
move.
Oh, to the 23, not to its current point.
I know I said to the top, but from the bottom of that 0.0016 till now, that's still over 23%. I already told you guys my move. You know my move. I'm dollar cost average every day into hats. It's going to be either my worst trade or my best trade, but because I've been so successful scalping, I have money to dollar cost
I guess my
average.
question now, Tam, is with how much money is actually in the true market cap and how much you've been accumulating, how much of the market cap of Hex do you own?
I don't know.
Clearly, you can calculate it by knowing how much you have.
No, not market. Don't base it off market cap, Joe.
Oh, I'm just asking you then. Base it off of what correctly needs to be
No,
calculated.
percent of
How much
supply.
Hex?
Percent of
How much
supply.
How much of the Hex supply do you currently own?
A decent amount of the current supply.
Okay. That's what I'm asking.
But I already told you guys.
What I'm
You
getting
guys
to
know I'm
down
very
here.
transparent. I'm accumulating hats because I think it's going to get listed on futures and other exchanges.
Do you
And if
have
it
a
doesn't-
significant percentage of the total cap of it?
If it doesn't, I will get wrecked.
Okay.
If it does, it'll be the best trade of my life.
I wish you luck. I'm just being cautious and careful, but also asking and trying to understand what true idea you're in here with it. So this makes a lot clearer sense. It hit its all-time basic low, and we're basically stuck down here
This isn't the all-time low.
since 3 years ago once it's reached its high, correct?
Yeah, the low was back in 2020.
All right, exactly. So
We're still
we're over
1,600%
that.
up from that low, by the way.
Okay. I just wish you the best of luck, Dave. This thing is 1/5 of 1 penny right now.
Yep. Man. But even since that dollar cost average, it doesn't even have to go to a penny before I make profits. It can go to 0.005 and I would make a decent bag. I'm going to step away. I'm going to go to the bathroom again real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's see here. So we did the Tame Token rewards give out today. We did some YouTube giveaways, some Discord giveaways. We still have that one Tame Token task that I put for Wheats. Wheats is a good alternative to Met-C. If you haven't signed up for it yet and tried it out, I strongly suggest you try it out. It's very fluid like Met-C was. They built us a custom page. Also that first trade protection if you read through the agreement for up to 300 USDT. Pretty cool.
WEEX.
Yeah, put the link. Check out announcements. You'll see that link up there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can read through that page. They made us a landing page where you can read about that first trade protection if you sign up under my link. So it's pretty popular. Our copy trades have been doing pretty good over the past 40 days since I've joined Fairdesk as well. Been slowing down a little bit on the copy trades, making less risky trades, lower leverage. You look at the Fairdesk on there for the last 90 days. You can see that we've done pretty well. The copiers earned over $7,000. I'm up over 610% return on investment. I earned a little bit over $39,000 in the last 42 days. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I'm still doing the copy trade on Fairdesk, but for like most of the main futures trading, still using Met-C, but also using Wheats. And Wheats is pretty fluid. I like it so far. Has some of the same confirmation windows. Looks a little bit different. Has more of the yellow color instead of the blue color. But that's not an issue for me. Where did my green block go for? Oh, I had to draw things off. But yeah, it's pretty fluid. I like it. You should probably transfer your funds before June, just in case. Especially if you're in a futures position. You can close it out, open again on the other platform, just so you don't get force closed in that position. They've been pretty transparent with us about the timeline for the KYC for Met-C. Give us plenty of time to do trades, make profits, move funds around, withdraw, transfer out to other exchanges. You know, Michael Saylor got really heavy into Bitcoin 2020 as well. So if you think about it and look at my charts that I posted in the charts channel, you come over here to Discord. I put this chart in the chart channel. If we compare since 2020 a little bit, we can see a pattern here. So since Michael Saylor got really heavily in Bitcoin, The price went up 888%. But he didn't buy it until his dollar cost average above 40,000. So it's very interesting. He's gotten at 2020, but his dollar cost average over $40,000 now. Whereas HETS went up over 1,600% since 2020. It's still up over 1,600% even with this last big dip. So the hexagons that have been holding since 2020 versus the Bitcoin maxis, the hexagons are actually up more profit even with the last big dip. And the ones that had that stake for the first 5-year stake, they're doing even better than the Bitcoin holders from 2020 because they got that big yield from their stake. So if you zoom out, the hexagons are up at a greater percentage. So Meredith on YouTube chat says BitMet CEO Arthur Hayes predicts Bitcoin price slump after Bitcoin halving. Yeah, that's probably because Bitcoin went under $9,000 on his exchange, BitMets. You gotta be careful trading on exchanges with low liquidity. Let's pull up that chart real quick, shall we? So let's look at MicroStrategy. Oof, this thing came down quite hard as well. I try to warn people they're shorting it. Wall Street shorting it. They can short MicroStrategy without ever touching Bitcoin shorts and make a killing. But let's go to Bitcoin and let's use the exchange BitMets. Look at this 4-hour chart. This is Bitcoin on BitMets. So we've already went under 40,000 one time since I've called it on this exchange. People will say it doesn't count. Oh well, it counted for the people that bought the Bitcoin on the limit orders. It counted for the people that market sold their Bitcoin. But Bitcoin went down under 10,000 on this exchange. It was like 8,900 on BitMets. And it wasn't just a flash crash down and back up. No, you look at it on the hourly. You can see that this happened across multiple hours, and if you put it on the 1 minute and really go very deep into it, you can see that this happened over a matter of minutes as well. So when it first happened on here on BitMets, Bitcoin initially went down to about 59,000 and found some support, bounced up. And now that's about 10 Bitcoin right there. Then it found another drop down to 56K, had some big market buys, pushed up to 68. And we found like 56K support, multiple candles. And this support lasted for about 58 minutes. And then after that 58 minutes, it went back up. People thought it was fine. And then another big sell, dropped down under 38,947. So it only took it from the beginning of this low liquidity to sell over here, all the way down to under 40K, only took about 4 hours. That's a 42% drop. And that was on BitMets on low liquidity. And then after that, yes, it did recover around that 40K. But then also had another big drop down to 9,300. That was an 85% plus drop before recovering. And then finding support again at 40,000 before finally recovering. So this already happened after I called for the 40K. And there's people telling me, Tame, that doesn't count. Okay, it doesn't count. Fine. You guys say this doesn't count. This happened on March 18th. Let's say this doesn't count. Fine. It's still going to happen on other exchanges. Drop down to 40K. And you're going to see. It will happen on exchanges that people are trading on. And then they will say that it counts. But part of my thesis for Bitcoin getting that low was low liquidity. We'll go to 40K. I'm expecting by April 20th, 40K. It could happen a little bit later. Look. I can be right about the target, but wrong about the date. It might come a week later or 2 weeks later, but that target 40K is not a matter of if it will hit, it's a matter of when, because it will hit. We will go down to 40K. We are running out of liquidity. There's companies like MicroStrategy that have a pretty high dollar cost average, and Wall Street could short them down to the ground, forcing them to sell their Bitcoin to avoid bankruptcy at some points. It's a very, very nasty situation. Michael Saylor will learn the hard way that when Wall Street goes against him, his stock can suffer tremendously. And when he has to come back and repay those loans, he'll be in the hole. We'll probably hit $40,000 before $100,000. We've been slowing down on buy pressure for a long time. The actual number of Bitcoin that have been getting bought above 70,000 isn't really a lot of Bitcoin when you look at it from a number perspective. They're not coming here buying 10-20% of the supply of Bitcoin above 70,000. Otherwise, the price would be up drastically. Davey boy, you think you're running out of Bitcoin? Once they get it into derivatives, futures, they're not running out of Bitcoin. Once they start splitting the Satoshis and the exchanges just start selling you guys Satoshis instead of Bitcoin, they're not going to be running out of Bitcoin. Write this down. Satoshi ETFs. These guys, eventually they're going to break down these derivatives all the way down to the Satoshi. And people will be buying and selling Satoshis. Long and short on Satoshis. Not even Bitcoin, but Satoshis. Write it down. What we're trading now is pretty crazy. When we start trading the individual Satoshis on futures, that's when price really can run in the future. But man, they're not already doing it right now, produce gains. They're doing Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin CME. There's no big company that started Satoshis yet. Basically, if they wanted to do Satoshis trading, they would have to put up some Bitcoin for collateral. But after they start the Satoshis trading, that's when we get really big buy pressure in Bitcoin, and that's not going to happen for at least another 2 or 3 years. It's going to be pretty hard for them to sell it to investors, like the big money investors, to put up that Bitcoin for liquidity, because they're not making that much money off their trading fees. They would make more money selling Bitcoin tops and buying bottoms than doing trading fees when it comes to something like that, especially if there's any transactions. Because to transfer one Satoshi from one wallet to another wallet would cost more money in Bitcoin for that transfer. And if they have to be transparent about it and allow people to withdraw, that's where it gets really iffy. Costs go through the roof. It's very expensive to trade Bitcoin for exchanges because they have to provide liquidity. And when the price drops down, they're screwed. Trading fees may not cover that price drop down. They may be negative. They'll have to be more creative and make money other ways if they're late to the game. More creative and like trade more altcoins rather than Bitcoin. You should probably do it before June 1st, crypto, but I would do it before like May even. Is there anybody in Discord going to that Dubai event? Token 2049. It's on April 17th. Well, 18th. They have some events a little bit earlier, a few days earlier, a few days later. Well, tickets are sold out now, so you cannot buy any tickets now.
I got 2 tickets.
Nice.
Hell no, you can't smoke over it. You're crazy.
I don't smoke. Do you smoke a lot? Like, do you smoke so much that you cannot go somewhere for a few days?
No. I Tame up here.
Wow.
You mean, you ever seen that place, Ken?
What place, Dubai?
Yeah.
And videos?
Have you ever seen it on Wii?
Is that Rob talking? You sound so weird.
I'm on a laptop. I'm busy.
Okay. I mean, I saw it in videos. I know it's going to be hot, but man, I don't smoke, so I don't have an issue.
I thought they had air conditioning outside.
I mean, I look at my hotel going to have air conditioning.
Yeah, I did not know that was Rob either. It sounds like a totally different person.
It sounded wild.
It sounded crappy or what?
I wouldn't say, I don't know.
It's a laptop.
Yeah, it sounded like you were in a tunnel. But yeah, Rob, it looks pretty cool from like the views. But I'm not going there for the views. I'm just going there for like the networking and talking to people. I might try to shield Tame Token a little bit when I'm there to some of the people.
Business class only.
It's only a 13-hour flight from New York. Well, total from here to New York to Dubai, 13 hours total. And the plane that I got is a pretty good airline.
Your business class.
My hotel's really nice. I haven't seen hotels like this in America really as much either. Like this hotel's, the pictures look really good. And I was able to book it through one of my apps that I have discounts with, like pretty hefty discounts. But the hotel had really good reviews, good pictures.
You could have got freaking flyer miles for that.
Flyer miles for... Yeah, I don't have any flyer miles. I don't do that with credit cards or anything.
Yeah.
I generally don't plan on flying a lot in my life. Man, these pictures are so good from the hotel, though. The room's pretty big. I get a view of the outside pool. I'm staying near like a little island place. But my friends warned me, like, when I go to Dubai, like, it's going to ruin all American hotels for me. They mentioned the staff is very courteous, very respectful. The rooms are super clean. Usually you don't have any, like, dirt or anything anywhere. Like, it's, like, pristine. I went with Wits because it's most fluid like Met-C. Like, super fast transactions. Some of the same development team.
Any question about
What's up?
If I have a sell order, can I grab it on the screen and move it?
I don't know. I don't trade like that. They also don't have that bar where you drag the percentage because some people can get wrecked on that.
I don't like it.
I never
No, just
dragged.
on my order. Like if I have a take profit stop loss, can I grab it on the screen and move that bar up?
I don't know. I don't even trade on the chart there.
Oh.
I talked to them, Rob, and they said they may be developing it. They like that was like my first suggestion, Rob. Actually, I remember now. They said it was a really good suggestion, so they probably may think about implementing that part. But I don't trade like that.
Burn the percentage bar.
But the cool thing is, like this exchange, they already had enough liquidity to add a lot of altcoins. They even added like Boom, Book of Memes. Crypto says you won't meet many women there. They want the shakes. I'm not going there to meet women. Crypto to the moon. I'm just going there networking. Talk about crypto with some people. They'll see my Ethereum tattoo on my face, and then after talking about 10 seconds about Ethereum, I'll talk to them about how Pulse Chain was a fork from Ethereum, and I made my token on Pulse Chain. That's how the conversation will go.
I thought face tattoos were illegal there.
Are they?
I think you're a thug. Look at this thug.
Well, I Googled
He's
this
like, "Wait, what?"
before. No, I already Googled this before, and people say they go there with face tattoos.
I'm just kidding.
They just
Maybe
don't
we'll-
allow people to get tattoos there.
Mike Tyson's been there. He got a big face tattoo.
I didn't know that.
I would be more afraid to go into Brazil right now wearing a Twitter shirt or a Tesla shirt. Elon Musk has some pretty good drone technology. He needs to bring some democracy to Brazil. I know he can do it. He has the power to, but he doesn't want to be Iron Man. He doesn't want the smoke. He could do it if he wanted to, though.
Hey, what's that demo trade on your feed too? What is that?
Bitcoin shorts. Open a little bit earlier at what's $71,300, but it's 200 times and the price is still fluctuating around my entry. It should be green when we start coming back down under this candle, though. But the thing about Dubai, it's going to be a lot safer than many places in America as a tourist to go there, walk around and stuff. Fuck. But Rob, I talked to some people, some exchanges, and they said even Binance takes that digital ID that you were talking to me about, the Palau ID.
Really?
Let's see here. I didn't check my mail today like I was planning to earlier.
So they take it, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah.
You have to use VPN or no?
I don't know if you have to use a VPN if you're already KYC'd.
I mean, if you're a citizen, you can trade anywhere, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
not like I go to Europe and then I can use Binance, not being a citizen. Did they respond back yet?
I'm checking real quick. I just booked my hotel for Dubai earlier though, which made me remember the digital ID.
Guy at the airport said, "You notice you're now a citizen of Lao. We are not allowed to enter the country." Wait, what?
What country?
Dubai.
No, people enter from everywhere.
Just kidding.
Man. I cannot. Trying to remember which account I used for this. There it goes. There we are. So my application's in step number 3 out of 4 right now.
All right.
And my digital ID is step 2 out of 2. And it was created on April 3rd.
What?
So right now they already did validation for my photos that I took and my ID that I uploaded. Now they're doing the screening process to make sure that I don't have a criminal background or a sanction check.
You're a citizen. Give it a.
They said that the KYC takes about 15 to 20 minutes, but the application review may take 5 to 10 days. And then they're going to do government screening after that. And then they'll ship my physical card, which is what I will need for. You need the physical card for most of the KYC platforms to hold it beside your face. Or like to take a picture. Maybe you don't have to hold it beside your face.
Oh, cool work.
Bitcoin hit this resistance up here, Rob, around 71,443. And we've been making these lower lows for the past 9 up to 10 hours. Yeah, heading into 11 hours now. New hourly candle in the 5 minutes, by the way. I wanted to do some live streams with the camera and do some giveaways because I will be busy again on the 17th, heading to Dubai for a few days. How does this math work? Yeah. I thought it would be pretty cool to go to Dubai a little bit. And then talk to other crypto people that are there that I haven't seen in a while. And then some new people too. Could be a networking opportunity. Mention the trading in the Discord to some people. Ooh. Dropped my phone on my keyboard. What typed? It just copies and pastes my seed phrase. Could you imagine?
Affirm. Sell all ETH. Wait. Sell all hex. What?
Oh yeah, that'd be wild. Accidentally sells everything. It's crazy how it changes how to sell all button, and I know that the sell all button is necessary. But cool. Got a busy spring so far. Springing into action. But here's a crazy thing. So, you know how METC is one of that mandatory KYC. Some people had the idea of shorting METC token, but they're probably going to get wrecked like people that short BNB. Because METC still takes a portion of their profits, buys the token, and burns it. So let's look at MET's token and see what happened to the price so far.
I think it's in price discovery.
Yeah, look at that. It already went past $5. So we look at METC chart on the daily. Look at this shit. So ever since I started trading on METC, their token price went up over 400%. To put it in perspective. Because smart people like me realize that these exchanges buy and burn their token out of portion of the profits.
You gotta hold that token for the airdrops too, and God,
Yep.
now you gotta. It's 1,000 tokens, so now it's $5,000. That's crazy. Wow.
I did the airdrops too. Like, it was getting so many good rewards. Fucking crazy.
The market cap's still under 500 million.
Yeah, MX token did pretty well in the charts.
Yeah, they burn a big portion of their tokens.
But yeah, guys, if I say Bitcoin has room to go to 40,000, it's not crazy talk. Crazy talk would be saying that Bitcoin will never hit 70,000 or 80,000. That would be crazy talk. Bitcoin will, in its time, drop to 40,000 again. In its time, it will probably be above $1 million in the future. But don't over leverage thinking that will not hit 40,000. It will. We don't want to get wrecked. We don't want bloodbath liquidations. Oof. I'm looking at AI. People are using a lot of AI in video editing now. It looks pretty dope, pretty realistic for a lot of these AI videos. I think because AI is so early, it's going to be good for media companies if they can incorporate AI to make better shows and more engaging shows. And the cost of making shows with AI versus actors is going to be a lot cheaper. Now, some people think that legacy actors, they're going to make AI based off of them, which will get some views predominantly. But some new actors that are purely AI will be born so that they don't have to pay copyright or trademark. Yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath in the stock market as well. Too many stocks at all-time high and started getting shorted down. What up, we do? But don't forget what I told you guys. In the future, Bitcoin price will be above 100% of every green block and every red block that I've ever drawn. We will be looking back at this years from now and laughing, talking about trading Bitcoin when it was under 100,000. It's pretty cool. We're going to be talking about trading Dogecoin when it's under $1. It's going to be a long time from now, but it's going to be funny. They're going to make memes about times when I shorted Bitcoin. They're going to make memes about times I sold Doge. They're gonna take some clips, be like, ha, this loser sold his Doge at 21 cents. They're not gonna mention when I bought back though. They'll mention that I sold, and then they'll be like, look, the price is $5 today. This idiot sold at 21. They'll never mention when I buy back though. That will be some of the memes in the future. It's gonna be great. Speaking about great, I got this bad boy. I thought it'd be pretty cool. Very shiny. Very fluorescent too. Let me look up closer. Oh, calcite and stuff in here. I need to grind up bottom, make it flat. Or I can just set it on specific mounts. So we've been live for about 3 hours. Can I clip this for 3 hours? I can. All right. Let's clip this 3 hours.